Thank you. Yeah, sorry, Jacob, I muted myself on this one. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I could take some of the board introductions. Several of the board members are on the call, so I'll introduce themselves. Over the last several months, I just want to give a shout out to the board here because of the extra time that's being spent right now, their backgrounds, as you're going to learn. Some of them have backgrounds that are providing invaluable during this time. Put in a lot of information. We've been trying to consult, give Drew, Jacob as much information as we know and can share in helping make decisions for the ultimate goal to see if we can be safe, be healthy, get back to swimming, and get our kids in the water. So for everybody that might be newer, haven't met me, my name is Rick Zeal, board president, and I have two swimmers, one senior graduating this year and one more senior grouper in here. Ben Radloff, I don't think he is on.
I think he is.
Oh, excellent. If you'd like to introduce himself, we'll just go right down the list. You can find him, Jacob.
He was here someplace. Too many people. Why don't we do this, Rick? Here's Ben.
Sure.
Ben, you're unmuted and you're spotlighted. There you go.
All right. Hi, everybody. I've been with BAC for a long time. Don't even know how many years. Two former swimmers with BAC, a former board president, and I just stick with it. My son Michael is soon to turn 31 and a coach, and also Charlie is 22 and a former BAC swimmer. And I'm an educator, assistant principal at Memorial High School, so I have the perspective of what's going on in the schools.
Thanks, Ben.
Let me know who's next, Rick.
Bob Beggs, is he on today?
I don't believe we saw Bob, so Bob, chime in if you're here.
Yep. He can chime in. Bob Beggs, our treasurer. Several kids on the team, several years, and he's been working as our treasurer, I believe, for the last 2 seasons and providing insight information. He's come in handy when we were looking earlier for the PPP and some other of the financial impacts. As you can imagine, right now we're going through some interesting times with the financials, and he's been supporting that. Next on the list is, wish I had my PowerPoint up here, Jacob. Go ahead, Sue.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sue McDade. I am fairly new to the board, but not new to BAC at all. We joined a bazillion years ago when MGM came and joined the BAC family. So I think it's about 15 years ago. BAC swimmers. My youngest is now a collegiate swimmer. So I'm just back on the board trying to help make a difference in any way that I can. In my work career, I work for the Village of Waunakee and Parks and Recreation. And so I too have been spending a lot of time over the last 3 months trying to figure out how to get kids and families back and active. And so that's been really helpful. I think all the research I've done, public health and social distancing and how to get people active again. This is something that I've been happy to board.
Thanks, Sue. Brian, I saw you on the line. Brian Johnson. There you are.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Brian Johnson. I have 2 kids currently on the team. My son just turned 14, and he's in the pre-senior group. And then will be a freshman this upcoming year. And then a daughter, Kennedy, who is in the junior group, and she is 11. So in the day job, I am a director of student services for the Mount Horribiria School District. And so I am one of the kind of the COVID leaders from the administrative perspective for our school district. So I'm on a lot of calls with public health of Dane County, and so emergency management, and so kind of bring that perspective to the group and able to ask some questions directly to them that we're seeking answers for. So thanks, everyone. Good to see everyone.
Thanks, Brian. Janice Walden, our secretary. Drew, is she on tonight?
She is babysitting the grandchildren, so she is not here.
Fantastic. When we're not in COVID season and where we are, she is one of the prime leaders behind the scenes at running and keeping our swim meets and keeps our board meetings on track and notes taken. Chris Carbon, I don't believe could make it tonight. Chris is another one of our board members swimming. He has a background, he's a frontline worker, EMT, and has been providing amazing insights for us and his learnings and bringing back information, knowledge around best practices moving forward here as we put together things. So he's been invaluable during this time as well. And then lastly, if I've got everybody on here, I've got Petros, and I know you're online tonight.
Petros, I think you're muted. Let's see.
There you are.
Oh, I think I muted you again, Petros. Try it one more time. I think I muted you right when you were doing it.
There you go.
Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Petros Anagnostopoulos. I have two, soon one swimmer on the team. My oldest daughter, Alex, is going to swim for UW in September. One can hope. We're not sure yet. We'll see if they're swimming in September. In my day job, I'm the chief of cardiac surgery at the Children's Hospital, and also the chief of surgery at the Children's Hospital. As such, I have done my fair share of meetings on COVID and preparation of the health system for the pandemic. So my second daughter is also on the senior on the senior group, and we have this perspective of the swimmer who was starting to break out, and now she has to go back to square one.
Thanks, Petros. And again, this is the board tonight, and very appreciative of all their help and resources as we continue through this. So with that, we're going to pass it off back to Jacob and Drew.